Last time on Pokeball Z, Yamcha and the squad made their way through Victory Road, the final challenge before the Dragon League. And at the end of the tunnel, an unexpected reward awaited: the final Dragon Ball. With their powers combined, they could summon Earth's greatest champion, Captain Shenron. Gotta love Master Balls. With a super-powered squad of fighters and a giant dragon, Yamcha's sure to become champion now. But there's one more problem. Trunks has returned to the future, and the party has been left missing a member. No one could fill this void. No one but Bojack, Space Pirate. And after some intense training with the rest of the fighters, the squad was ready. Ready for the Dragon League. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Ball Z. The time has finally come, ladies and gents. We are finally taking on the Dragon League, the final challenge of this game, after not just a week of absence, but a whole year of taking on this game, I believe. I think this has been like one of the longest 15-episode playthroughs I've ever done, but as is tradition with every Pokemon playthrough I've ever seen on YouTube, let's take a look at our team before we take on the Pokemon League here, starting off with Perfect Cell, the bug and fighting Perfect Cell Pokemon. I don't think the types actually matter that much in this game, but they're a nice callback to like the actual, Dragon Ball characters, I guess. But there he is with the Diving Kick, Kamehameha, Cell Shift, Death Beam. You may notice I also did a whole bunch of training with Golden Frieza here being at level 58. Of course, he's got pretty much the same attacks. Death Beam, Death Ball, Terror apparently is his ability. I don't really pay attention to the abilities in this game, but some of them are pretty good, like Piccolo 2 here, having Natural Cure. Of course, he's got, I think, the same attacks as well, but Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is not slacking at 59. I think he actually learned a new attack as well. Full Power here will raise the attack stat sharply. It says to the maximum there, so that's kind of confusing, because I think Goku here actually does have a move that raises his special attack stat also sharply, actually. I thought it said to the maximum, but I guess it's just both of them sharply. Anyway, he's at level 60, and so is Bojack 2, our newest team member. I actually decided since Trunks, or I guess Super Saiyan Future Trunks, wasn't really cutting it on the team, no pun intended, because he has a sword, but this dude here, looking straight up like Blanca from Street Fighter, is actually going to be our final team member with a Diving Kick, Dragon Rush, Galaxy Buster, and Shield. And most important of all, he's got Huge Power, which of course doubles the attack stat. He's already got a pretty monstrous, almost 150 there, so that is going to be rounding out our team. Now, I did mention Piccolo was a little bit low level there, and there is actually one more fighter that we caught at the very ending of the previous episode. If you guys missed it, we actually managed to gather up the Dragon Balls and summon the Dragon Shenron, caught him with the Master Ball, or I guess Golden Capsule in this case, and we are actually going to be using him for this final battle against the Elite Four. So Piccolo 2 and SSF Trunks, even though you guys are great, you're going to be chilling in the PC. I also caught a whole bunch of Pokemon, just because, I guess not really, just Majin Buu and Janemba in the Victory Road. But here's pretty much everyone else that we caught throughout the playthrough. I guess we might as well take a trip down memory road, because this may very well be the ending, or at least I'm pretty sure this is going to be the finale, though there may be some bonus episodes in the future. But here we are, champ in the making. At the Dragon League, you will face the 4 Kais all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Of course, we all know this. We've all played Pokemon Fire Red, or I guess basically any Pokemon game. They all have the Elite Four and then the champion. In this case, though, we've got the 4 Kais, which is definitely not something I was expecting. I mean, I didn't really think about what the Elite Four would be in this game, but I guess the 4 Kais makes sense. Anyway, it is finally time to take on the 4 Kais, so let's head through the doors and see who our first opponent will be. Even though I actually can't really tell the Kais apart, I actually don't even remember the 4 Kais from the show, but welcome to the Dragon League. I am Iskai, and I'm gonna give you a foretaste of the 4 Kais' power. You think you can beat us easily? Ha ha ha, I've already beaten strong traders. Then come on, little kid. Okay, that seemed a little bit weird. Also, she literally looks like a King Kai with a wig on? Like, is that what's going on here? Wait, she's actually King Kai. King Kai Iskai. Okay, I think that's a little bit wrong, but either way, she's going to be starting off with an Aqua, and I actually do remember this Kai, I guess, from the show, so maybe I'll remember the other ones as we take them on. But there definitely was, like, I guess the 4 Kais during the big ol' Other World tournament. I think that's what it was called, like during the time when Goku was actually dead after fighting Cell. And King Kai introduced him to the whole world of the Kais, and it's kind of crazy because that actually laid out the foundation for what became, I guess, Dragon Ball Super, or at least the idea that there is this whole other world of the Kais, or the gods, I guess. Well, now they literally have the god of everything, or of the universe itself, like Zeno-sama. So, I don't know. Dragon Ball Super is definitely an interesting show. I feel like I can never really talk about it during these episodes because I never want to, like, spoil it for people or anything, because I know that in the English version, or I guess English dubbed version, they're like pretty far behind, and I definitely am up to date on all the Japanese version, or I guess just the actual version. I don't know what to call it, because yeah, just up to date basically with the Universal Tournament or the Tournament of Power. Either way, I would love to talk about all that actually, but I just kind of scared, I guess, because some people might not have seen it, or actually a lot of people might not even know what the heck I'm talking about if I talk about Super, because I feel like, even though I feel like if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you should definitely watch Super, I guess maybe it's not for everyone. It's kind of different from the original show too, though. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit better pacing-wise, but that's just my opinion. Let's Energy Punch away this Janemba, which I'm pretty sure will destroy him, especially with the power boost Super Saiyan Gohan here has got at level 59. I actually did a couple of, well, not really a couple, but whenever I first made it here to the Pokemon League last episode, when our fighters were only at about level 50, I tried taking this on, and I noticed that although the levels start off pretty low here for the first East Kai, they definitely get a lot tougher as we progress, which I guess is just like the Elite Four in Pokemon Fire Red. So while right now it might seem like we're just crushing them, and, you know, pretty much the actual Dragon Ball Z show, you know, they punch people to death because that's just how powerful they've gotten nowadays. Well, not really. Frieza, you know, he makes up for it too. He's got his own golden form to keep up with Super Saiyan Blue. You know, I actually love Dragon Ball. I mean, I don't know what it is especially about it or specifically, but I guess because it was the first show I ever saw of shonen, or actually pretty much any anime, it'll always hold a special place in my heart, even though a lot of shows, like, I guess, either draw inspiration or just seem to be similar to it, with the whole escalating power level villains and new transformations. I just love shows that are like that, I guess, and Dragon Ball was definitely a huge influence, or I guess the first one I ever saw. Anyway, let's move on to the second Kai here. I am South Kai. Through rigorous training, people and fighters can become stronger without limit. Enjoy the power of the fighters who have been trained by a god. Whoa, dude, you gotta relax. What is up with that smile, too? What the heck? First we had King Kai with a wig, now we've got, I don't know, King Kai, South Kai. Let's just call him by his name. And he's actually gonna start off with Torby, who I don't remember, but I'm gonna assume most of these fighters are from that other world tournament. Although he literally just looks like a red Cell. Like, they just took Cell Sprite and recolored it. But we're gonna ignore that, and also the fact that I totally forgot to heal up our Pokemon, or well, Perfect Cell here. I don't even know if Team Gohan took a beating in that last battle. It feels like we kind of just destroyed the East Kai, but oh man, we get fully paralyzed. That sucks. Alright, let's try out our Death Beam. I think Cell learned Death Beam at some point while I was trading as well. Of course, that is Frieza's signature attack, and it's really cool because I guess it shows that Cell, whoa, is gonna get taken down actually. I was gonna say, you know, he has all the abilities of the other fighters, or Z fighters, because that's how he was in the show, but I guess this game, if anything, does do a really good job of that. Like, I love the references and how all the moves are actually, you know, things that they would have in the show, because, I don't know, I guess this game is definitely lacking in certain other departments. Like, I would say the graphics aren't the best, even though it is a hack of Fire Red, you know, it's a little bit limiting, but this one's really good, like I said, for what it is. It definitely translates the Dragon Ball fighting into Pokemon, I guess, but it looks pretty much just like Fire Red, aside from the sprites changing, you know. I think actually the first ever village we went to had like Goku's houses in it, and then they just never changed any of the buildings, so I'm guessing that maybe the creator wanted to start making more buildings and stuff in this game look like the Dragon Ball world, instead of just being the sprites, you know, but after all, it is just a Pokemon hack, and it's not like, I don't know how much time it's really worth putting into, I guess, especially because it's a hack of Fire Red. It's a pretty old game now too, but I don't know, it's a really fun game regardless. I've really enjoyed the playthrough, despite it taking almost a year to complete here. But of course I'm talking about it as if we've completed it, because we actually still have to actually beat the game, which means taking down the rest of these Kais and our rival Trunks. Oh no, I've spoiled it! I've spoiled that the champion is our rival, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Unless this game somehow actually changed a major plot point like that, I don't think so. So let's just say our rival Trunks is more than likely expected to be the final boss here. But We got to get through this Usaru first, who actually lowered our attack there with Intimidate, so I think going for a Kamehameha here is a little bit more powerful, or makes more sense. So here we go, one more, and that should take down East Kai, which means, I don't know what it means, actually. I'm guessing King Kai is going to be the fourth one, though. Even though I said I battled this earlier, or, well, I guess a while ago did a trial run. It did not go too well. I didn't make it very far. Definitely had to level up your boys, and I gotta say, it's paying off so far. My job is done. Go face your next challenger. That's it. He just turns to the side, too, like, what is up with it, man? I guess he's literally like Bruno, and whoa, we got Agatha's rune up next, except this is no Agatha. I'm gonna try not to forget to heal up our Pokemon this time around, though. That would be a pretty smart idea, even though, actually, I think Gohan pretty much handled that East Kai all on his own, or I guess South Kai. East Kai was the first one. Anyway, I am the West Kai. All the West Galaxy is mine. Do you think you have a chance to win against a person like me? I already know who's going to win this battle, but I'm curious to see how strong you are. So you've assumed that you're gonna win just because you have a monocle, bro? Just because you have a monocle, you think you're better and stronger and smarter than me? Well, I'm about to prove you wrong, buddy. Hey, it's Pycon. Or is it Picon? I don't know. I feel like I always called him Picon, but that makes him sound like a pecan, like the actual, you know, the thing on ice cream. What else is pecans even on? Like, I feel like I've only ever heard of it being an ice cream, but anyway, this guy I definitely remember from the Otherworld tournament, as well as the Janemba movie, actually. I think he battles alongside Goku, which is really cool. I don't know, I think he was always a really cool character, because he seemed like a more serious Piccolo. I don't actually know if that's what he was, but he always reminded me of Piccolo, I guess because he looks kind of like a Namekian. But holy moly, the Burning Rush. This might actually do some damage on Perfect Cell. Oh, okay, not enough to take us down, though, so this Kamehameha will finish him off. But it's interesting that the West Kai there said he, like, controls the whole West Galaxy, because I never thought of it as, like, literally galaxies. I thought they just controlled quadrants of their universe, because, of course, nowadays we have Dragon Ball Super, and we found out that there are different universes. There's 12 different universes, and so yeah, we're basically one of 12 universes. Either way, the Kais are actually control, I guess, a quarter of each of their universes, or something like that. So I guess that makes sense. They divide into the north, south, east, and west quadrants of their universe. I don't know if that would necessarily mean the West Galaxy, but I guess that was their translation. Either way, it's crazy to think that even that, you know, he literally controls the entire galaxy, but even he is insignificant when compared to the grand scheme of the angels and the gods of destruction, like Beerus. Like, it is really crazy how far, I guess, Dragon Ball Super took it. Like, we are literally talking about fighting deities and just otherworldly, super all-powerful things. Like, this one villain literally becomes the universe at one point. I don't get it, but it happens. Anyway, we got Kid Buu. Holy, what? This is the first time we've actually battled Kid Buu. I feel like this is, yeah, I don't know. I guess we battled Majin Buu, like the big version, Mr. Thickness, but never Kid Buu. So to our first battle with Kid Buu, he got one shot. I don't know what else to say, but Hirudegarn is actually going to be this man's final Pokemon. And this finally gives us a chance to prove our theories right or wrong, I guess. I don't know. It's not really a theory. I just want to know if type effectiveness will actually work here. And whoa, this is actually Hirudegarn too. The sprite looks a whole lot cleaner. And he actually reminds me more of the guy in the movie, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. Anyway, our Death Ball should destroy this guy if it is super effective. And it is. Nice. So yeah, destruction has cometh, Hirudegarn 2. I like that sprite though. I don't know. It just feels menacing. You can tell like he's supposed to be a huge creature, you know, even though it's just a little sprite. But that's it for the third Kai. You win. You're not a normal kid. Well done. But it's not over. Run along now, child. And indeed it is not over, because next up is none other than Lance. And who could Lance be in the world of Dragon Ball? Well, if you've been paying attention, we fought the 4 Kais, or well, 3 so far. There's only 1 Kai remaining, and it is the one and only true King Kai. But we gotta heal up Cell first, I guess. Here we go. I've heard about you, Yamcha. I am your Kai. I'm not gonna tell you that my fighters are powerful. I'll let you see for yourself. You've beaten all the gym leaders in the Kais except one. Your league challenge ends with me, Yamcha. Let the final battle begin. Oh, I don't know if I really did a King Kai voice there, but dang, that boy looked mad. Oh my goodness, he is so angry, dude. I wonder what's up with him. I guess we'll never find out, but his first fighter is gonna be Olebu. I don't know if I remember Olebu though. I don't know. He reminds me of some kind of Hercules or what is that other guy? He-Man. Isn't He-Man like based on Hercules though? So I guess it's the same thing. But let's dive kick him and see if that puts him in his place. Whoa, he's actually got counter? Are you serious right now, bro? Wow. Almost takes us down in one hit, but not quite. You know what? I think you need a little taste of my death beam. What? That solves... Excuse me. Not gonna take him out. So, starting off King Kai battle here. Not doing too hot, but... Actually, this will give us a chance to check out another one of our new Pokemon here, Shenron. That was a really awesome, like, I guess, sparkly effect when we sent him out in the Master Ball. But Dragon Beam, I'm guessing that's probably his best attack. Oh yeah, he had like Wish, which I think was actually a move in this game, or maybe it raised. It was a stat raising thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, you have Super Saiyan 3 Goku, bro? Oh, this makes perfect sense. This is basically the other world tournament, so the Kais have the fighters that represent each of their worlds, or at least they tried to do it with PyCon and stuff. But Goku definitely from King Kai's universe, so of course he's going to be on his team. And Shenron also from, I guess, technically their universe? I don't know. Do other universes have different Shenrons? I've actually never questioned that in Dragon Ball Super. I mean, there is a Super Shenron apparently, which would be kind of cool if that was in this game, but also kind of OP. I don't know. Shenron having an evolution seems just a little bit like too much, you know, but anyway, let's Dragon Beam and take down Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which I would think is like one of the most powerful characters in Dragon Ball Z, so I have no idea what could be coming next. Oh, it's Gotenks. That feels a little bit underwhelming considering we just took out Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but... Oh wait, it could be Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks actually, so I guess he's just as strong. Wow. Alright, let's not underestimate this little dude. Could definitely put in a wallop. And I did actually send in Golden Frieza, which I think he's weak to most fighting moves, so not my smartest idea here. Oh gosh, here comes a dynamite kick. And... Oh my. Okay. Not quite gonna take him down though, but... Yeah, I was expecting a Sensu to come through. Either way, though, I am genuinely curious what the heck King Kai's other fighters are going to be, because if they are all actually, like, you know, Earth fighters, basically, or the Z fighters, then so far we've had Goku, Gotenks, and, well, I guess whatever that thing was. I guess he has golden hair or blonde, so he's kind of like a Saiyan, but here comes another Saiyan. What? Gogeta? You have got to be kidding me right now, bro. Well, I don't think that Frieza's really going to survive against Gogeta, so I'm just going to take this turn to heal up Shenron. I'm assuming this guy is going to be no joke, especially because his levels have gone up, as you can see, basically tied up with ours now. And yeah, Frieza, no doubt about him going down there, but I don't actually know who I want to bring out. I think it's time to bring out the secret weapon, Bojack 2. You guys might have been wondering why the heck I added this monstrosity to the team for so long. Instead of Trunks with his luscious purple hair, why do I have this ugly thing now? Well, he actually is very, very powerful with the huge power. I don't know how powerful exactly, but we're about to find out as Dragon Rush almost takes down Gogeta in one hit, but not quite. So let's hope that we can survive this Stardust. What the heck? What is this animation, dude? Just use Solar Beam, like, off of a weird... I don't even know, man. That was like the Apple loading circle for a second there. But Galaxy Buster, which is just Blanca here puking all over him. I seriously can't stop saying Blanca. Like, he's Bojack, but he literally looks like Blanca. And did I just read that right? Is Vegito his final Pokemon? Oh my goodness. Well, thankfully, we've got our 3 best fighters still left. And actually, Bojack, I guess, would be our 4th. So I think we'll be okay. Even though this is literally Vegito, Super Saiyan Vegito, at level 62. Alright, let's see how you can handle a Dragon Beam. He's actually going to go for Spirit Sword. For some reason had the animation of Karate Chop there, I think. Definitely remember Spirit Sword from Dragon Ball, but I do not remember it looking like that. So, anyway, Dragon Beam's actually almost, or well, it is going to do over half damage, but because of his Citrus Berry, we're not quite going to be able to take him down in 2 turns. And actually, I also just ran out of PP on Dragon Beam, so we can't even use Dragon Beam anymore against our final battle, too. I keep forgetting we have still one more battle to go, so let me see. I guess we'll go for our... Oh, man! Forgot about the Sensu. I am sleeping right now, boys. I don't know what's happening. Well, actually, he did use a Sensu on Gotenks, so I guess I wasn't expecting him to go for another one, so maybe that's why I was confused. But critical hit. What? We burned him? Okay, I think it might be over then, because if burn actually does cut your attack in this game, then yeah, good luck to you, buddy Vegito. Oh, wait, The Big Bang Kamehameha. Hold up, I may have spoke too soon actually, because I don't know, this is a special move, so it won't be affected by burn, and it won't even take down Shenron. Alright, let's do this. I actually went for heal there too, so I guess that was pretty cool. Maybe he'll even die of burn. That'll come through clutch. I mean, I have really no option but to keep going for fire breath here, so I could switch out, but why would I switch out? I mean, I guess it literally doesn't matter. Oh, wait. It does matter because Shenron is down. So, yeah, I guess it matters. Let's go, Gohan. I'm sure you can handle a burn Vegito, right? It's kind of like your dad, but, you know, he's fused with another dad. So it's like you have two dads now. But not, I don't know. It's kind of weird how Vegito works, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. We will survive the Big Bang Kamehameha. And Gohan will take down his half-daddy or something. It's really weird because if you guys don't know, Vegito is literally the fusion of Vegeta and Goku. The two, you know, main characters, I guess, of Dragon Ball. Well, I guess Goku is. Vegeta's just his rival, but... Anyway, we did it! We beat King Kai! I still can't believe my fighters lost to you, Yamcha. You are now the Dragon League champion! Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. His name is... Trunks-u. He beat the 4 Kais before you. He's the real Dragon League champion. Definitely didn't see that one coming. As expected of Pokemon Fire Red, we've got our rival as our final challenge of the game. I don't know if I was ever actually surprised by that plot twist. Like, even when I played Fire Red for the first time as a kid, I guess, I even, like, kind of thought that the rival would be the champion. I guess because Fire Red was a remake, too, actually. And there was no established champion in the very first Pokemon games, so it only made sense. But anyway... It is well known at this point that the rival is the champion of, you know, the original Pokemon games, and I feel really bad using this last Z drink just for that little bit of HP, but I want everyone to be tip-top health and ready to go. I'm going to save the game one last time just in case somehow, someway we lose this final battle, even though, I mean, I think our team is pretty strong. I think we've got this, so let's head through the final doors and to our final battle. Against Trunks. Hey, Yamcha. I was looking forward to seeing you, Yamcha. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my scouter, I looked all over for fighters. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any fighter type. And now, I'm the Dragon League champion. Yamcha, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Is that what that really means? Because I feel like it just means you're the best in Kanto, but let's go ahead and assume you're the best in the world. Mr. Trunks is here with his golden Usaru. Oh my. Well, I was not expecting that to start off the battle, but apparently Perfect Cell was actually perfect for this situation because G Usaru's Intimidate is not going to work. But I don't know how much damage we can actually do back to this big old gorilla here. Or ape. I don't mean to hate. I don't know if gorilla, apes, are they similar? Same thing? I don't know. I feel like there's always a debate about that. Well, not really a debate, but just confusion. Maybe just for my part. Anyway, Death Beam didn't do too much, so Kamehameha this time, and the Golden Monkey will not go down still. Well, he's actually pretty far from going down. What I'm trying to say is he took our hits like a champ. I guess assuming this is literally a giant ape, he would be able to take a lot of blasts, so it makes sense for this Pokemon to be pretty tanky here. I hope it hits itself. Oh man, well, at least we're still in the sky from our diving kick, so I guess that won't hit us anyway, but oh... Would have been nice if he hit himself. Come on, let's hit ourselves, buddy. Yes, the Lucky Duckies are on our side. And I think that means he's about to go for his, what's it called? Sensu right now. So maybe this could give us a chance to actually switch out. Just because I feel like Perfect Cell doesn't do nearly enough damage to this guy. And I just want to take him down quicker. And yep, there's the Sensu, as expected from our rival. This will actually really test the power of Bojack here. With that huge power. I guess he like naturally has almost 300 attack. Like literally the attack stat is 300, and that's without like any status boosting. Like that's pretty insane, I guess. Let's see how much it does, and almost, well, over half HP there actually. So I'm wondering if maybe a Galaxy Buster will finish him off, because I guess Galaxy Buster is a special move, so it won't do nearly as much as the Dragon Rush, but I'm still hoping it takes him out, and it does. All right, Geosaurus down, first Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is actually happening. Zarbon 2 is up next. What's Zarbon 2? Like, I just realized what that is. Like, this is the final battle, and we've got Zarbon. How much more anticlimactic can you get than Zarbon? Just because of that, bro, I'm gonna hyper mode right in your face. Pretty sure that boosts Goku's special attack to the max, or I guess just sharply, actually. And wow, I guess he's got a hyper mode of his own. Did we just power up in front of each other's faces? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened, so let's not do that again. Let's Kamehameha. That's something I actually really remember from like the Budokai games back in the day, is literally me and my cousin or something just powering up in front of each other. It would be like, it's an unspoken rule of the Dragon Ball universe. You've got to let your opponent get to their max power before you take him on. And speaking of max power, here is Super C13, a fighter that we actually had on our own team a long time ago. Maybe he went on to our rival Trunks team, and that's the one we're fighting now, but I don't think so, because he went down in one hit, and I don't think my Super 13 would have done that, so Metal Cooler is going to be next. And so far, I gotta say, Kamehameha has been doing work with just one hyper mode, honestly. We swept through 2 Pokemon, so let's see if we can keep it up. Oh my goodness! What? We actually are keeping it up. Goku is doing it. He is sweeping with the Kamehameha. And that was literally just one stat boost. Like, what the heck, dude? I don't know if it'll stop Majin Vegeta, though, at level 63 here. Oh, man. I kind of wanted to go for the Kaioken Rush there, but I realized we did boost our special attacks, so not the smartest. We're going to survive, though, and oh, my. If this takes down Vegeta in one hit, man, oh, that is going to be pretty crazy. And there it is. I guess I've been blown away, man. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is destroying everything. And Perfect Cell is actually going to be the final opponent. So you know what? Just because I feel like Frieza hasn't gotten too much of a chance to show off his power during this Elite Four run. I guess I could say that about a lot of our Pokemon. I mean, we kind of swept here, didn't we? Anyway, I meant to say I want to give a villain the chance to take down another villain. So Frieza, do your best. Or your worst. One more Death Beam should finish things off for us here. And it will. A critical hit even to top things off. And that is it, guys. We have finally completed the Dragon League. We are the champions, my friends. You beat me at my best. After all that work to become the league champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. Maybe if you'd had the purple hair instead of pants, man, you might have done it. Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes training. Darn it, you're the new Dragon League champion. Although I hate to admit it. Brief? What? Oh, Dr. Briefs. Okay, I thought he meant brief, like, keep it quick. Sincere congratulations, you've won! You're the new Dragon League champion. You've grown up so much since you were first left with Goku to work on the Scouter. Yamcha, you've come of age! Trunks, I'm disappointed in you. Wow. I also just noticed that it literally turned into Professor Oak Sprite from the side. I came when I'd heard you'd beaten the 4 Kais, but when I got here, you'd already lost. Trunks, do you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your fighters with respect. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Without them, like your fighters, or without respect? I am just more confused every second. Anyway, let's go off to the Hall of Fame and hopefully not have to look at Dr. Brief from the side anymore. Nope, spoke too soon. This floor is the Hall of Fame of dragons. They're honored for their exploits and also recorded. Yamcha, you've worked hard to become the new champion. Congratulations, you and your fighters are Hall of Famers. That's right, the ultimate goal of any Pokemon trainer, to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Though I guess in this game, it's the dream of every fighter, trainer, something. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but here's the team that did it all. Perfect Cell, Golden Frieza, the almighty Shenron, the Son, the Father, and that guy from Street Fighter. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. And of course, we couldn't have done it all without myself, Yamcha, the most underrated, underappreciated Dragon Ball character of all time, who for some reason looks like Trainer Red right now, but it's definitely Yamcha. We are now the league champion. And that is it. So, wait. Huh? Did I forget this was part of the game, or am I tripping right now? It's Dr. Briefs. Please don't turn to the side. No. Oh. Okay. All is well in the world. And that is it for Pokemon Ball Z. which is actually called Dragon Ball Team Training. It definitely took me a while to get through this playthrough, but I appreciate all of you that have stuck with me throughout it. I brought back this series during a rough time in the channel. I gotta admit, the last few months have been pretty weird. I guess just this year, actually, just 2017 in general has been a pretty weird year so far, and I haven't been putting out as many videos as I'd like to, but consider this series a transition period, I guess, from whatever it is I was doing before to whatever is coming in the future, because there are definitely some new projects planned out, both Let's Plays and some other stuff, actually. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for top 10s and unboxings to come back, so I definitely plan on doing some of that stuff very soon. But that is going to be it for this series. Like I said, there might be 1 or 2 bonus videos because there's actually a bunch of really cool legendary fighters that are mostly from the Dragon Ball Super series, actually. So it would be even more relevant to the times of now, I guess. So maybe I could use that as an opportunity to actually talk about Dragon Ball Super, because it's definitely one of my favorite shows out right now, and I guess I would like to talk about stuff like that on YouTube. I really like TV shows, actually. I don't know, it's something I've always wanted to talk about, I guess, on YouTube. I don't even know why I'm rambling on right now about my future plans, because none of it matters if I don't upload for a whole week. So until the next video, I guess we'll have to just wait and see what comes out here on the MunchingOrange channel up next. So stay tuned, my friends, because the next video is coming and it won't take a whole week to make, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Count on, it's a